I am afraid that my internet's out when I start these. All right, it's time for another Survivor vote. So I'm wearing another Survivor themed long hair don't care because you've been on Survivor. Obviously, you can't get a haircut. But this is Ozzy, Joe, and Malcolm, kind of like uh, my brain saying prototype, but that's not right. Phenotype of a kind of Survivor person. So I want to get right to it. We're talking about the Survivor 50 fan vote. Fan vote, I guess. Like they put out a couple of different questions about every month because I think the last one I did was in March, and the one before that was at the premiere, which I think was in February, and now it's April. So I guess they're doing about one a month, and they just give like 2 to 4 questions that you can choose each time. So let's see what the choices are this time. Time for another design element. This is the individual immunity necklace. Which individual immunity necklace would you like to see on Survivor 50? Okay, so it's both of the motifs are like of a phoenix rising. There's one that has like a little medallion of the phoenix, and then it has like claws coming off the side, like going around kind of like a sunburst pattern. And ooh, claws or teeth. I zoomed in. And then it's got like this really pretty braided um work braid work done around that part. But then the other one is very nice. It's very ostentatious, but it's like kind of simple at the same time. It is just the phoenix. Um the phoenix takes up the entire thing. There's like little eyes, and like it looks like there's a little like ruby in the inside. I'm sure it's not actually a ruby, but like a little gem on the inside of the chest part of the bird. I'm gonna choose that one. I think it's beautiful. Like the other one, the work is very, very intricate and nice, but as a viewer, I'm not going to be able to see that much from the screen. So I'm going to choose the like big bird that takes up the whole necklace. All right, the next vote is about tribe supplies. All right, another decision regarding camp life. Tribe supplies. Give them supplies or make them earn them. So they have 2 choices. I want to give the tribes their camp supplies at the beginning of the game. Survivor is hard enough. At least let them start on equal footing so they can start building shelter to protect themselves from the elements. Or I want the tribes to earn their camp supplies. It creates an instant disparity between the tribes, giving one an early advantage while testing the other's resilience, morale, and ability to adapt. So I think they're talking about. Hi. Thank you for joining. We're talking about Survivor 50. They're taking votes. They're filming Survivor 50 this summer, and they're taking votes now about some of the elements. And right now, we're talking about the tribe supplies. So, what I think they're talking about is the machete, the pot. I don't think they're talking about the rice, and I don't know if they're talking about the flint. So now, taking away the flint after they earn it, that's hard. But they're not talking about that here. Um, so I think they're just talking about the machete, like the single machete and the single pot. I would do give them their camp supplies. Thank you so much for the um, likes and the subscriptions. I do love Survivor. And you don't buy Survivor themed t-shirts if you don't love Survivor. Um, I've been watching Survivor. I took a little hiatus, just like most people did. Like, frankly, after 9/11, I stopped watching most TV at all. And then I came back into it around like Tocantins era, but like really for. Actually, no. I came back into it Heroes versus Villains. During the course of Heroes versus Villains, I basically watched all of the uh, seasons that those contestants had been on, like super duper fast. And then I slowly caught up on the other ones after that. All right, so the next question is about the twists. Another decision surrounding gameplay. The right twist at the right moment can change the game for players in exciting ways, but some fans prefer a more straightforward game, where strategic alliances are all that matter. Which are you? So there's two choices for this one again. A is keep the game straightforward. I don't like twists. They get in the way of a clean game. I want a season where players can lean on strategy and social skills, not sudden surprises that blow up their plans. So let's go old school. Twists should be very rare. Because of the returning players, I want to kind of see what it's like that because all of these returning players had to navigate a lot of different twists, so it'll be really interesting to see how it is different. Let's see what the other one is explains. Keep the game shifting. I love twists. They add excitement and uncertainty, keeping the players on their toes and forcing them to adapt and rethink their strategy. Bring on the twists. So I'm going to say keep them rare for the reason that I said before. And that's it. So just as an overview, I chose the Big Bird individual immunity necklace, give them their tribe supplies, and minimal twists. That's all I wanted to do today. I wanted to just hop in and do my vote. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. And let me know your favorite Survivor contestant. And if you're watching this later on, in the comments, let me know your favorite Survivor contestant. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.